13 WMAZ weather, sponsored by Bucky Holland Heating and Air.
Sign me up. Yeah, 10-pound bass. That'd be a lot of fun out there. Good looking stuff. Great story, Suzanne. As we look over the fairgrounds in Perry, 78 with clouds holding hands. And that will be the case tonight. And because of that, a little bit warmer than the 50s. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, the clouds acting as kind of a blanket, so you don't really lose the heat of the day as fast. So we should stay somewhere in the mid 60s. Looking at a lot of low 80s, but also some upper 70s on the board. And as we look at the dew points now, light green, of course, means still low humidity, not super low, up a little bit in a couple of spots. And I think we'll see that bump up a little bit tomorrow the farther south and east you live as some rain potential comes in. All right, so there's a look at the clouds. Let us zoom out. You can see more of that. This is the area that we are watching, National Hurricane Center watching, to see if this is going to become anything that would maybe float northward over the next couple of days into the Carolinas. Let's take a look at future view. I'm going to show you this twice, one from our perspective and then from the storm's perspective if it becomes one. So you'll see this stuff out here maybe taking shape, but there could be some moisture thrown this way. It's kind of iffy on this. We'll see if this is exactly the way this gets thrown out here tomorrow. Maybe just a sprinkle or two. Maybe there's some drizzle in pockets or nothing at all. You could just have clouds as we go through the afternoon tomorrow, and then that should do it. Once we get into Friday, we're going to call it mostly sunny with clouds. The more you go toward the east, yeah, you can see this spinning over here. And then this new model run does try to take a little bit of the edge of it, maybe toward Augusta here. But so far, leaving our eastern counties out of any sort of rain or anything. So here's a look back. Same model just showed you. But this is looking at the Atlantic. Notice over the next couple of days, maybe taking shape a little bit. We'll see if it gets named. If not, at least an area of low pressure that will roll into the Carolinas. And again, should at this point stay far enough away from our eastern counties. So as we head into tomorrow morning, 60s as opposed to some of these 50s we've been seeing. And then tomorrow afternoon, I have it set around 83. But if we don't really get any sun breaking out, and we get enough cloud cover and maybe a little bit of rain off and on, we could stay in the 70s, and then we'll say 60, 60 plus for Friday morning. Friday afternoon, you can see the 80s here, and there's the spin going on off toward the east. Let's get into the dew point map because I want to show you a little bit of dark green through the day tomorrow, the farther south and southeast you go, and that may be where the rain potential is greatest. But notice as this thing is taking shape out here, being on this side of it is where it wraps around, bringing dry air down from the north. So actually it'll be a reinforcing shot of low humidity as we go into Friday afternoon, Friday night into Saturday. So we'll call it 20% tomorrow. Good looking stuff as we go into the weekend. We may warm it up a touch Sunday and Monday, but we look to keep the 80s across